What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, the Bitcoin price is doing something we exactly expected. It's pushing up right here above $81,000. And yes, I strongly believe we are pushing towards the upside of this CME gap right here to fully close the candlestick. Yes, it can close the wick pretty much already, but to fully close the candlestick for the CME gap up at 84,000 US dollars. I want to talk about that in today's video. I want to talk about if this bear flag right here will in fact be invalidated if we break out of it right here, and what the potential scenario could be in the next coming 24 hours. Really important, guys. It's all kicking off once again in the Middle East as well. The liquidation heat map has a lot of liquidations. The longs are heavily outweighing the shorts, and some really important information right there in today's video. As always, sit back, relax, and get ready for the video. All right, guys, welcome back to another video, and thank you for joining me once again. As always, a massive special thank you to each and every one of you watching at home. I truly do appreciate it. If you've got a spare 2 seconds throughout your whole day today, drop a like on today's video. That would be amazing. And another 2 or 3 spare, drop a comment down below. That's going to enter you to win $100 every single Monday. I pick a random video throughout the week, and there will be a giveaway winner. Yesterday's winner already got in touch, so congratulations to you. Also, guys, don't forget, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy called Jack in his room making videos about crypto. If you're in the UK, USA, or UAE, please do not watch or engage with my content. Let's get into the charts, because today is a beautiful Tuesday late morning. Let's see what's going to happen, because the price of Bitcoin is pushing towards the upside. If we go to the hourly chart and take a look, we can see yesterday we did in fact push up right here up to about 80,600, get rejected. We then pushed up again, made a higher high on the wick on the short-term time frame, got rejected, and now pushing up once again. It's actually looking pretty bullish, I would say, in the short term, because this is a very nice pattern where we got rejected, heavily rejected, back down all the way down to 78k, and then we broke up once again, and now we are retesting and breaking potentially on the 4-hourly chart this area right now. What do I want to see? You're watching at home. What do I want to see? Well, of course I want to see this exact pattern play out right here, this bear flag to the downside, and I think probably it will. There's a bigger percentage chance, in my opinion, around 70% chance it will break downwards compared to 30% chance it will break upwards. Yes, I think it's easily possible that we do see a break up to that 84k CME gap. However, on the daily chart right here, I'm really watching this level right here to see if we do in fact have a daily close above around 81 to 81,200. This could potentially confirm that we are going to see the price push up and close this CME gap right here. If we see a daily close above 81k, that could be very interesting. Not only that, but on this chart right here, if we go on the weekly time frame and we zoom out, we have this very key level all the way back here since March of 2024, over a 2-year level, which honestly, I really don't think will be broken. We're not in the right market structure. We can see this is a bull market right here, and now we're into a bear market right here. I don't think we're going to have the strength right here to break above this level around 80, 84k. Again, this line right here, this horizontal level of resistance, previously resistance right here, and then support, now resistance. I just don't think we're going to have enough volume and enough strength to break through it, especially with that CME gap exactly right here at 84k. I just don't think we're going to have enough strength, in my opinion. If you take a look at my trade, guys, it is absolutely getting wrecked, and that's one thing I promised you guys on this channel: full transparency. If I am getting wrecked, you guys will be the first. Well, I'll be the first to know about it, but you guys will be the second to know about it. And honestly, it's a little bit scary seeing negative nearly 20k right here on the trade. However, do I wish I got a better entry point? Yeah, of course I do. If I had some kind of crystal ball and I could shake it and get the best entry point, of course. I did have a hunch we are going up to 84k because of this CME gap. However, I was getting maybe a little bit impatient, and this is definitely something I can learn from, and hopefully you guys also can learn from at home. Probably I should have waited for the 84k. I have got my liquidation price at 85,300 almost, so I'm hoping that this will be good. If we do continue to go higher, I do have a little bit of margin left in my account, around $10,000, so I probably will be adding to that position, adding the margin. The actual trade has stayed the same, 360k. However, the margin has increased significantly, probably around $20,000 over the past week or so, simply because I'm trying to raise that liquidation price to keep me in this trade. I do strongly believe that this trade will play out, guys. If we take a look at the weekly chart and zoom out, exactly like in the previous bull market into the bear, we did have a push towards the upside, which was exactly right here. And I think, again, the same thing is playing out. We are having a push towards the upside, exactly like we did there before we go ahead and drop even further down to this side. So again, I'm keeping you fully open and transparent about this trade. If you did want to get a better entry price than me, guys, because any of you watching right now can get a much better entry price than me, down below on today's video, I do in fact have a beautiful $50,000 welcome bonus right here if you are a big spender. And also you get instant VIP too. It doesn't matter what you deposit, you're going to get instant VIP too. So you're going to get cheaper trading fees than anywhere else on the market. So it's absolutely beautiful. Not only that, but you're going to get if you download the app right now, you're going to get up to $1,000 right there, a free position on Ethereum, I believe it is. You're going to get a $20 bonus, which you can use on 50x, and it's up to a free $1,000 position right there. So now, honestly, it would be the perfect time to go ahead and use this position at the current prices we are at now. Completely free position. All you have to do is go down below today's video and go ahead and click Ubit right there. There is no KYC required, of course. And yeah, go ahead and join it. I'm trading over on there. I think it's a great platform. And even if I get liquidated from this trade and the price goes up to 90K, I will be selling some Bitcoin or something to enter another trade, simply because I really want to catch not exactly the top of this downwards trend. However, somewhere near the top would be absolutely beautiful. Of course, guys, day 66 of the Middle East conflict. Wow, it seems a lot right now. And Iranian attacks on UAE. Yesterday, there was a few attacks in UAE. Heard a few interceptions just over my shoulder right here, which wasn't so nice. And Trump warns against targeting US ships. So there have been fighting. The conflict is going. In my opinion, the peace treaty they had is completely out the window. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because usually when there is ongoing war and something's happened negative, which it has, the peace treaty has in fact been broken, we see the price dump towards the downside, but it's actually been pumping, which is strange. If we take a look at some other things as well, like gold and S&P, overall, they've been pumping quite a lot. And it just shows you this chart exactly right here, how much further behind Bitcoin is compared to gold and the SPY. I mean, look at this. It's had a lot of gains right there. Of course, Bitcoin a lot more volatile, you can see. But again, in the start of 2025, there was a big dump right there for Bitcoin and for the SPY. And gold has continued to go up at a quite steady rate, to be honest. So it just shows you Bitcoin, gold, SPY, we are in fact a lot further behind. Does this mean we will see a push to the upside? Well, who knows? If I knew exactly what would happen, I would tell you, and we would all be very, very happy. Probably sitting here drinking our cup of coffee at 11:45, watching the charts. We'll be a lot happier, in my opinion. If we take a look at this, the liquidation price chart right here, we can see there is still a lot of liquidity up here. And again, even though we've pushed up here, people probably entered degenerate trades, probably 50, 100x right here. And they are probably having some pretty bad liquidation levels right here as of right now. But we do still have a lot of liquidations up here to the upside. And one thing which is highly concerning me, guys, is right here, the Bitcoin exchange liquidity map. The longs are so outweighing the shorts right here. We can see on the left-hand side right here, 14.1 almost billion of liquidation, cumulative long liquidation leverage. And on the shorts right here, it's actually shrinking 3.12 billion. This is a massive imbalance, guys. And I really think this could potentially push the price back down. Again, I tell you every video, the market likes to move where the maximum pain is. And what's the maximum pain? Well, if we go ahead and take a look at this CME chart right here, the maximum pain will be to push up, close this CME gap right here at 84K, and then absolutely dump into oblivion down to 50K. That would be the maximum pain thing to do. They're just trying to take out probably a few more people on the way up to 84, maybe even 85. Hopefully not, because I will get liquidated. But 84K, and then the price could push back towards the downside. Again, guys, be very, very careful out there trading, because there's a massive imbalance right now as well. Also, some good news today, crypto stocks surge as Clarity Act momentum does in fact build. Circle jumped nearly 20% on Monday, which was yesterday, leading a broad rally in crypto regulated equities as progress on the Clarity Act has in fact been optimized around digital US asset regulation. Coinbase went up 6%, BitGo 10%, and Sol Strategy surged 18%. This is definitely reasonably good news for the crypto market in the whole. Of course, many people don't like regulation, but I think it's just a natural part of crypto growing over the next few years. So overall, guys, I am going to stay in my trade. Again, it's a little bit concerning to see this. Let me know down below in the comments what you would be doing with this trade. I would be very interested to know it. Are you entering a long position? Are you entering a short position? Also, guys, don't forget, linked down below, there is in fact my Telegram group, almost 600 users. It's growing at between 50 to 80 users per day now, which is absolutely beautiful. And there's a lot of people in here taking advantage of these trades. 120% right there, 30% right there, and then another big one which I keep showing you guys, of course, because it was a beautiful trade. I'm very proud of it. Around 1,500% right there in just a few hours. So if you did want to completely get free analysis, join the group right there. It will be a paid group probably in the next month or so. So get yourself in. Even if you're not active, you don't view it, just get in there. You never know what you might want in the future, in the next few months, in the next cycle. It's always good to be in there right now. Again, this trade right here, if you did want to go ahead and join Ubit, $1,000 free trade if you sign up using my link down below and you download the app. It's absolutely so easy to do. Again, let's keep our eyes out for the current close right here. If we are going to see Bitcoin close above about 80, a confirm would be a daily close above 82. However, a daily close above 81.5, I would start to get a little bit worried for my trade, and I would think we're going to push up at least to 84K. But overall, I don't see us on the weekly chart right here. As I said earlier, I really don't see us breaking out of this multi-year level of resistance right here, support right here, and resistance right here. I really don't see us breaking out of it, guys, and I would love to know your thoughts and opinions down below. Of course, 2 seconds, drop a like on today's video. Another couple of seconds, you can comment to enter to win $100 every single Monday. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. If you're in the UK, USA, or UAE, please do not watch or engage with my content. I really appreciate you watching my content, and hopefully we have a bullish week or a bearish week, depending on what you prefer, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.